How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and we're here today at the 2014 Pokémon World Championships in Washington, D.C. I'm joined today by my fellow interviewer, Sephazon.
Hello, everybody. Robert Sephazon here.
And perhaps more importantly, definitely more importantly, we have J.C. Smith, the Director of Consumer Marketing for the Pokémon Company International.
Hello, everyone.
It is so great to have you here. It's been a wonderful time, and this is just the first day of the World Championships.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a lot longer than that, but yes, it's just started, and we're really excited.
Oh, absolutely. It's just, there's so much energy and excitement in the crowd. So, being the Director of Consumer Marketing at the Pokémon Company International, what can you tell players about yourself? What kind of things do you do at the company to help make it such a wonderful experience for everyone?
Well, first of all, thank you for that. Now, I'm glad people are having a good time. My groups focus on events, getting the events streamed, getting the word out about all the things that are going on in the Pokemon world. So advertising, public relations, talking with you guys, making sure everyone understands what's going on in the Pokemon community, and really just showcasing the brand and the people that are involved with it. That's our focus.
So one question I want to actually get off here real quick is, before we begin, what is your favorite aspect of the Pokemon community in general?
Ooh. Favorite aspect of the community, because I usually answer that, I like the community, but yes.
Yeah.
Favorite aspect of the community, I think I like the way they treat each other. Sportsmanship is a huge part of that. I think just a nice vibe when you come to these events. It's a competitive event. People are trying to win a world championship, and they're still very cool. They're very polite to each other, and I really like seeing that. Some players even give gifts to the people that they're playing against. And I really like that vibe, and that's my favorite part.
All right. Okay. I completely agree. That's one of the things that I love about Pokemon just as a whole. All of the players are so respectful and considerate of each other. There's excellent sportsmanship. There was a great example yesterday. I won't get into the specifics, but it just reminded me what an amazing community the Pokemon community is. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, we don't do anything with that. It's just, the community is that way, right? Yeah. We encourage it, but it seems to naturally be that way, and that's a great testament to this brand and the people that are involved with it.
Absolutely. So, we're here at Washington, D.C. What can you tell us about, choosing this location?
Yes. We like to keep things interesting, right? We want to showcase a new part of the world all the time, and we want to bring it to a place where people can get to easily. But it's most important for us to have a great space and a great city that's fun for families to come visit, because when they're done playing, they can go sightsee and they can see things that they've always wanted to see. And so for us, that's a key component in choosing a city.
Absolutely.
So one question I do have is, what makes this venue unique and this 2014 World Tournament unique compared to, previous World Tournaments, in Vancouver and Hawaii as well? What makes this one unique?
I think what we're really looking to do is showcase what's going on here to more people. So we constantly are evolving the stream that we're working on. Yeah. So that more and more people can see more and more gameplay, because that's what people want. There's a community out there that wants to see everything about this game. You guys do a great job of showcasing stuff. We want to showcase nationals, worlds, and let more and more people understand what this community is about and how tough this game is to get great at.
Yeah, it really is an amazing feat when you even get here. To get here is impressive. To win it, that's the top of the line.
That's unbelievable, yeah.
Absolutely, and that actually kind of brings me to another question and observation. I mean, the growth in the Pokemon community over the past, even just this year, has just been astounding, and particularly it seems in Europe and internationally. What can you say about the growth in the player base for the premier events?
I think it's a testament to the communities, really. I mean, they're building themselves. They've found something they love. They gather to play it, and that's what Pokemon's all about. It's about the communication, bringing people together. And when we started the game back in 1996 in Japan, they wanted people to come together, trade, and battle. And so the communities latched onto that. The games make it easy for you, and the communities build around that. And then you just start to see this natural expansion, which to me is exactly what we want.
Absolutely, and speaking of the growth and expansion, Pokemon X and Y recently, the last figure we have, 12 million copies of the games combined sold, I think as of April 2014. and 1.2 million pre-orders in Japan. Pre-orders. That's
awesome.
Astounding.
Awesome.
It's astounding. Do you have anything to say about that?
You know what? I have to give all the credit to the creators of the game. Like, they maintained a consistent high level of game creation. If they didn't do that, we wouldn't have this. We wouldn't have this consistency for the last 18 years. So give all the credit to them. We just talk about all the awesome stuff they do, and people like it because we let them know about it. But basically, they built a game that no one liked, no one would buy it. They keep buying. The quality has always been high in the trading card game, the video game, whatever they're working on. They keep the level high, and people appreciate that. They respect that.
Absolutely. I mean, they're just amazing games.
So sorry to interrupt you here, Marriland, but one of the things that about the World Tournament is actually you guys have started to bring a lot more online tournaments into X and Y, and I think that's a really cool move. That's a really smart, and a lot of unique tournaments. So do you guys have any plans to bring more of those into the future, and how have they been successful in the last year?
Sure, yeah, it's been great to be able to offer more and more. Every year it seems like we've been able to offer more and more and more, so that people that aren't face-to-face have a chance to play as well. People that live in the further reaches of whatever county they live in, they can still battle against someone and have a good match. So for me, like, the technology keeps evolving, the game keeps evolving to allow for that battling aspect, the trading aspect. And I think it's great to see, and it's fun to see where it might go.
Terrific. All right.
And that actually, speaking of online play, the Pokemon trading card game online, that's also been quite a hit, and a lot of people are playing that. Do you have any more plans for the Pokemon trading card game online?
Sure, yeah, the Pokemon trading card game online was designed to help teach people how to play the trading card game, right? It's not an easy game just to pick up and play. It's not the same ramp that you have in the video game where they teach you the basics as you're playing. The trading card game, you collect and then you go, what do I do with this? So there's a step that you need, either someone teaching you or a system that allows it to be something that can be taught to you. And so for us, it's about giving more and more touch points for people to be able to play that, understand it, and have fun with that. Expand their play. Play at night when no one's gathered, right? I mean, because a lot of card games you play during the day when people are available. Well, now you can play at night whenever you want with someone across the country or the world that's playing at the same time. So that's fun for us to be able to expand.
Oh, absolutely. And it's just been such a delight to see players who they may, for whatever reason, be unable to find a league nearby, and they play the trading card game online. I've had a lot of people that play that, and they've learned the trading card game from that.
It's awesome. I agree. I love the story that you're telling because that's exactly what we want.
Well, it's just wonderful.
All right. Actually, I do have a question for you personally.
Sure.
Now, a lot of people have preferences. VGC, TCG. Do you have a preference, which maybe you prefer?
No way I'm answering that question. No, actually, they're both so unique, and they both have this great characteristic, which is that community vibe. They both have that same characteristic, and that's what I love seeing, because they both grew kind of differently.
Yeah.
They came from different places, and they've come to this world, and the nationals are now combined, and it's really cool to see that kind of melding of these two cultures that didn't necessarily know about each other as much, other than the love for Pokemon.
Yep.
It looks like something good's going back. Yeah, it's awesome.
See, that's always what's great to hear, And I bet you that there would be some trading card game players watching the video game players, and vice versa.
Definitely.
And I absolutely have to agree. I play both the trading card game and the video game. I can't really say that there's a clear favorite. I love them both just wonderfully. I grew up on the trading card game competitively, and I play the video game. I've played since it was released in the U.S.
Oh, that's awesome.
September 30th, 1998 was when I got my first copy.
Look at you.
And never got out of it since.
That's awesome.
So I guess there's, let's see. I have a question.
Sure.
Your favorite Pokemon, because Pokemon is one of those games that just has so many Pokemon now. 718, actually 719 if you count Deontay.
719 have been announced or
have
discovered.
Been announced.
Capturable, yes.
Watch those eyebrows, everyone.
That's right.
But there's just so many, and it's so fascinating to see people with their favorite Pokemon. I met someone last week. I'm not kidding. His favorite Pokemon was Magikarp. He loved how it splashed. It wasn't even a joke favorite. He just genuinely liked it. So,
awesome.
JC, what would your favorite Pokemon be?
Oh, that's a tough one. It changes. I can't say I have a favorite, right? I'm always like, I'll read a Pokedex entry and go, that's awesome. I didn't realize that characteristic or that was their entry for it. So there's all kinds of them out there. But Right now, Yamask is a particular favorite. I just think Yamask is so dark and so interesting and so like, it's odd that someone even came up with the concept. That's what's beautiful about Pokemon. There's so much variety. You're not seeing it in competition, but you're seeing people like, what were they thinking? It's just for me, that's fun.
That's really amazing. And even if it's not your favorite Pokemon, so many people, they have several or ones that they're just in their list that they like. And like my favorite has changed over the years. Currently, my favorite Pokemon is Marill, in case that wasn't obvious. I do like that. Of the new Pokemon, Meowstic. I love that. So, Sephazon, what would yours be?
Well, Crobat and Sylveon. Not wearing a hat right now, but I do have a shiny Sylveon hat. But you know what? Another thing is that, Mega Slowbro was just revealed. So, 2 questions are, what's your favorite Mega Pokemon?
Ooh.
And what are your thoughts on Mega Slowbro?
Mega Kangaskhan, by far.
Awesome.
He's on my team.
Great choice.
And I think the animation's hilarious. I just throwing the Joey out there is hilarious. So that to me is a lot of fun, and it's obviously very powerful and very popular because of that. So that's my favorite of the Megas. I don't know what to expect with Slowbro. I'm not quite sure how that works into my strategy, but it's a cool animation, really funny, and the look of panic on his eyes.
Yeah, he's like, "What am I doing here? I'm being eaten alive.
What is this thing around me?" That's a lot of fun.
Great.
I think it was just hilarious seeing Mega Slowbro. I just laughed so hard when it was shown here. It was just amazing. It's such a funny looking Mega Pokemon, but from the looks of it, I was really giving it a careful look. I think it'll be very viable competitive. The fact that it has shell armor prevents critical hits, so you stack things like Amnesia or moves to raise its defensive stats, and there's nothing the opponent can do to get around that. So hopefully, maybe for next year's season, we'll see some of that, because I have a feeling that might be the case. We'll probably see some Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire in the future.
Yeah, definitely. I think Masuda is a wise man when he selects these. I think he may hint at it being funny, but I think he also knows that it's going to become competitive, much like he did last year when Kangaskhan was introduced.
Oh, absolutely, and that was amazing because Kangaskhan, really fun. When it was revealed, but wow, it is a threat nowadays. You see that on teams all over the place.
Definitely.
So here's something, here in DC, we had the world premiere for Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions last night, last night being August 15th. So first off, were you able to attend the event?
I was there, and probably close to you guys.
Awesome.
Probably a couple rows behind
us. Yeah. So what did you think of it? How did that go?
It's cool. That's very fun to see, and the music in the game is something that's underappreciated.
Oh, yeah. I think it's real good.
The people that play it nonstop understand, but you hear it symphonically, like, wow, this is really some impressive stuff. And I was talking to people next to me, like, I really like this song. It's like, it's really, really cool. And so for us, it was fun to see that and see that expression for people that are into the brand, be able to hear it in that form.
So you're excited to see it go in the future, maybe more songs added possibly as well?
Can't speak to the future, but I can tell you that I really enjoyed last night.
Yeah, all right, that's great. It's great to see that you enjoyed it. We like to see everybody enjoy good things, so that's actually really terrific. All right.
Yeah, I'm just so happy with the Symphonic Evolution. I'm not gonna lie, I cried. It was so emotional.
For you,
It was so emotional.
That's
well,
great.
Any last thoughts, JC?
No, I'm just happy to be here. I mean, seeing Symphonic Evolutions last night, seeing Worlds now, for me, it's really interesting just to see the whole community and different expressions of the brand all in one place, because that's what it's about. It's about finding the thing about Pokemon you like and embracing it and expressing your passion for it. Crowds last night were crazy. We've been hearing people screaming behind us. It's just so much fun to see.
It's great experience for everybody here. And if you guys in the audience are able to ever attend a tournament, either regionals, nationals, or worlds, you gotta go. It's an incredible experience. There's nothing else like it. It's just an amazing community. So
absolutely. Well, it was an absolute pleasure having you join us for this wonderful interview. Thank you so much for everything that you do, because I've been a Pokemon fan for more than half of my life, and it's amazing to still be playing something that I love.
Happy to do it. Yeah, no, definitely. You guys are what makes it fun, right? The people that are having so much fun with it, in this group gathered here today. There's tons of people circulating, having a blast, and that's what makes this job easy.
Awesome. Thank you so much, JC Smith.
Thank
everyone.
You.
Give it up for him.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Great job.
Thank you, guys.